Alright, so I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up, and then I'll know that we're live, and then I'll do the intro-roonies. Okay, looks like we're live. So 2 minutes early. So if you're 2 minutes late, you've missed the first 2 minutes, but no problem. Hello and welcome to RunThinkShootLive. I am Phillip, the owner and operator of the website. I've been doing it for, oh my God, this year will be 15 years I've been running RunThinkShootLive. Previously it was called PlanetPhillip. What you're watching is me practicing mapping. Now, if you think that I'm one of these expert mappers, then you just turn your device off now and go home, because I am not. I am a beginner, Mr. Beginner, and I'm being taught by a gentleman, a scholar called Don, aka Unk, and he's teaching me everything I need to know, and I'm doing my best to make it as frustrating for him as possible. That might not seem my ultimate goal, but it's currently my process. And in addition to the Level Design Academy's tutorials, which is really what this series is called, I often go on here and just practice. Now, this is the first practice, sorry, this is the second practice in probably about 6 to 8 months. I really can't remember when the last one was. I suppose I could look it up on YouTube, but and I haven't really done anything, and I'm really trying to do a lot more. So I'm just practicing. Now, don't expect to see anything, you know, amazing. It really is, what was that? It was Z, wasn't it? Don't expect to see anything amazing. It really is just me trying to do things and learning and practicing and just a little bit of chat. So if you see me looking down here, it's because that's where the chat is, and that's why I'll be sort of, you know, looking down here. I'll get that back to what it was. So there you go. So feel free to chat with me and talk to me. So what I would do in the last couple of days actually was that I was sort of I extended this area at the back because it was just sort of it finished where the ramp basically finished, and yesterday, oh my gosh, this is really sensitive. We put in this thing here, and where's the rack? Oh. That's interesting. We had a rat there yesterday. Maybe, right, okay, we've got to turn it off. So let's, tools, options, 3D views, mouse sensitivity 10. No wonder I'm struggling with that. Boom. What I tend to do is I tend to go in and out. I use my mouse, press on the space bar, and then use my mouse to move around like that. And I never noticed that cross before. Is that cross there? I never noticed that before, only since I started pressing the Z, which Herbie told me yesterday. Anyway, so yeah, we've got to change that. That can't be a. Now, really, what is it? It's like it's an entity, isn't it? Is there an entity texture? There's probably an entity texture. I don't know. I don't know what it would be called. There we go. What's that one? Oh, it's just a no drawer, is it? What's that? Yeah, that's just like a no drawer. All right, well, I could just plop it down there, couldn't I? Because I really think that one should be that, shouldn't it? No, that was a poop. Null, wasn't it? It was null. No, it's not null. So what was that? Who can tell me what that was? It was like a, is it like a function, or every time I see that. All right, yeah, okay, the monologist. Let's see what we've got. All right, so the best way for me to do that then is to put you into the map. All right, so not sure, there's nothing been changed at this end. Okay, so that's the main entrance. There's nothing been changed down here. Remember, you've only missed maybe one. So what I've done here is I've added the walls this should be a hurt. There's a hurt thing there. Yep. I've added these little extra walls, and then I added the lights, and apparently they're not very good, so they need to be improved. And then what I did is I extended that. I put in the security guard window, and I pushed the whole wall further back. And then I put in these columns, which I thought were quite nice, to be honest. There were sort of like edges around there. I moved those back into place, added another here. Haven't done the lights down the bottom because if I only have to redo them. Totally aware of the texture alignment there. Added this mouse, the rat, and this box. When you land on him, he sort of squeaks. Put a tube in here that we'll move around. Don't pick up the crowbar. Added this door. There's nothing behind it yet, and stuck that sort of extension thing on there, which is going to be sort of curved, and this will lead to some room at the back. I might make this or this a level change, just to have practice in level changing. So essentially that's where it is. Now, you should be able to fit through here, but because I remember doing it, but no I can't, so I really don't know what I've done there. And they're all the same. Breakable. What happened to the... Oh, crikey. Maybe you're like 100 years... This is a complete arched roof. Let me run up. You're not thinking about the room in the back there, are you? I've got a light there, but no light fitting. Hey, buddy. Okay, well, you're not talking about this room here, are you? I mean, I know it's not arched, but yeah. Glass roofing or something like that. Maybe you were thinking about like one I was working on, where I was sort of trying to sort of do something else. There we go. So you're supposed to have sort of walked through here, and then there's going to be a bunch of stuff to do down here. So okay, there we go. So that is the map. There. That's what we've got now. So let's get back into Jack. So that was done yesterday. Oh, I need to do this texture. We've got to figure out what that texture's called. Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way. So I might call this the karaoke edition. Do karaoke songs. Where am I? Where am I? I'm out. What the? Where have I got? Where have I gone? Holy schmoly! I'm in a mess now, aren't I? There I am. Right. There we go. Okay, boom. Well, thanks. It's really not that much, is it? I mean, it's just a few things. Right, so what I thought I would practice today is... got a lot of more work, but we've really got to... I've got to get these working, haven't I? I've got to. I really got to get... Hi, perfect. I've got to get my idea around these walls and all of this. I just... And the texture alignment and stuff, and I'm really not doing a very good job with it. So... They're called Funk Illusionaries, and I've got like 2 of them. No, that's for something else. Okay, so that's no, sir. I'm not willing to work for Tripmine Studios. I don't think that they would want that terrible level of quality in their mod. So, what's this for? What is this? How do I find out what it is? I don't even know what it is. It's just like an invisible wall. What the hell have I... What have I kind of got myself in for there? I think I might... I think I might just jump back into the map for a second and have a look what they've got. so here we go, look. That stops me from falling off. Does this one stop me? Yeah, they both stop me. There's nothing, I can't see anything. Okay, so obviously they're not aligned. They don't look very good at all, do they? Why doesn't it look very good? Right, so that's what it is. So back into Jack. Well, the first thing that needs to happen, I suppose, is they need to be aligned a little bit better. Oh, and I'm on 32, so that's way too big. I'm going to drop down to 8. Just seeing, oh, what's that then? I don't even know what that is. What have I highlighted? Oh, it's the light. Okay, right, okay. So we got no idea what that is. Right. So I know I'm rambling. Clip. It's a player clip. Okay. But does the fence not stop the people? Obviously not. Right. So what I'm looking for now is I'm looking for fence. No, we don't want fence. What do we? Oh, here it is. Rail. That's what it was, wasn't it? It's this. Yeah, okay. I'm going to change it to this one. And I'm just going to turn it off for a second. Right, kind of off topic, but when can we expect Gravity Gun Build 2? Next weekend. Control plus Shift plus E to center the 3D view on the object selected in the 2D view. All right, well let's test that then. So we do that. So Control Shift plus E. That didn't work. Or do I need to do it when I'm in this window? Control Shift and E. No, it's not doing anything for me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, so really screwed up these, haven't I? So I know I'm rambling. I do. Rail. Right, look. 48 by 32. 48 by 32. So, and whoops. So what? How big is this then? Alright, so 96. 96. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, only a couple of minutes, crikey, Herbie. So that should probably go there. Okay. So 96 to 96, 180, 212. 204, 212, no, 216, 28. All right, so I drop down to 4. That gives me, I should be now to go to 212. Right, so now, oh, I just want 0. I want 0. So this is what I didn't sort of get my head around last time. I couldn't fit to the left. So what if I here okay, sorry, it's hard to commentate and think at the same time. It's hard enough for me to think without even commentating, but let's get this out of the way for a second. So here's my problem. My problem is that this is 212, which is 2 lots of 96. Okay, no, it's not. There we go. 192. 192. Now it should the textures should line up, shouldn't they? In the sense that it should be like, I should have like things at both ends, or not? It doesn't work that way, does it? What the hell am I doing now? What's that all about? Why can't that just be 0? Oh my god! Seriously, what is that rubbish? I'm really hating these. So what? So I stick it in left, and then I don't have anything here. All right, okay, fine. We're going to come back to that. We're going to take this one, and we're going to put it here. All right. Okay. All right, fine. And then we're going to make it however long it needs to be, that long. And then we're going to fit it to the right, but it doesn't care about that. I don't know why it doesn't fit to the right. Fit to the right. Fit to the right. Oh God, don't fit to the left. It doesn't even make any difference. Okay, here we go. Hey, phenomenon. Okay, how about that? Are we happy with that, or are we happier with that? I mean, that looks about right, doesn't it? Okay, it's missing this bar in the middle, but how important is that? Yeah, you've ascended. Yeah, I wish I could have ascended. And now it looks okay. So if I go here and I want to select the face. What? You see, I've never really quite got the hang of this. Yeah, okay. Why can't I select? Okay, how are we doing with that? Do we like that? Oh look, it did both of them. How did it do both of them? Or was the other one already done? And now on the other side, oh my god, like copy the text, texture but in brush form. Copy it, building it out of brushes and ooh. So now I need to do this, and I want it to align right and left and center. Okay, right. How about that? We do that, and then we do that. How about that? Okay, so now I've ruined this. Oh my god, don't you just oh. No, not that way. What? And why is it like super bright red and okay, alright, that's why, because it's selected. Right then, how do we feel about that? Oh my god, what happened now? Oh my god. I'm 53 at the moment. I will be 54 this year. Oh no. Right. Son of a gun. And now this edge is gone. Right, that's it. I'm flipping saving that. Oh, no, panic. Right, yeah, I think you're right. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Now the question is, do I need a player clip? Will not. Oh no, the back is. For flipping hell's sake, what? It's like one of those. You look at like you got this thing and you put it at one end and then you look back and it's wrong and you turn around. It's like a comedy show, isn't it? Yeah. Right, wait. So, select the face. I don't know what that means, but select the face. I think I'm selecting this face. I'm not selecting anything. Select the face. Right. Then hold Alt and right click on another face to align the face. Okay, well that worked. But no, it didn't work because. Okay, well, okay. Let me then move it. Boom, baby. Yeah, I know. I probably screwed it up on the other side, but see, I don't know how to select the face. How do I select the face? Face. It's checked. I have always had trouble with this. Leave it. No, I'm not leaving it. So what? I shouldn't select the texturing tool. Select the face. How do I select the face? And then click on any face. You select the click on any face. Right, but why isn't it? Right, okay. Right. Do we think that's okay? We think that looks pretty good. What does it look like on the other side? It looks okay. Save that flipping motherfuck. Right. Now we have to put our thing back because otherwise we think that you'll just be able to walk through it. Is that what we think? We do. That's what we think. What's that? That's that. Fine. So how yeah. Stop swearing on the channel. So how do I okay, so when you've got these I remember now. I remember it well. It was June. No, it was May. Okay, sorry. So what I remember now, it was only after I jumped that I realized that I don't need to have the clip exactly on top of the texture. They shouldn't be like that. They should be sort of this way round or the other way round. Doesn't really matter in the sense that high halfway lander, that if they're like in line, I'm never going to be able to no, Wally, go and do some, you know, EMC stuff. Texture's gone wrong shenanigans. Yes. Hi Dan. Hi Matty. You have, if you want to see texture's gone wrong, you have come to the right place, sir. Yes, sirree. Right, I'm loving this this H and U and all that stuff. So now what we need to do is we need to do something with these, because these are just poop, aren't they? Pooperoonie. So we can just copy, can't we? Of course we can. Copy and paste. Who loves you, baby? Copy and paste. So then what we need to do is we need to stick it up here. But of course it's too low. So okay, there we go. See, I'm loving that hiding it thing. And now it needs to go up here, I think. Yeah, baby. Well, I thought that I put the player clip there because I thought that they would just walk through. That's why. I mean, we can test it in a minute with this one, I suppose. Right, now here we come to one of my sort of the problems. The rail is never going to be the right size. Yeah, non-solid. Yeah, that's why I put them in, because they were not, or they are non-solid. Now, oh come on. Now, when I extend that, I am not going to get pretty little edges, am I? So here we go, more shenanigans. No, you know what I think we need to do? I think we need to it's a Funk Illusionary, and the player clip is there so that the player can shoot through it but can't run through it. That's what we got going on. So we got that. Let's give ourselves 192. Boom. But 192 should be perfect. So here we go, some thinking now. 208, 104, boom, 104. Let's copy that, rotate, and then put here, and now that should look okay. How did we do there? Did we do a good job there? Now what we've got to do though is we've got to do this. Right, now, so this is what I'm doing. You tell me, texture browser, click a surface, right, and then I want to just rotate. Okay, there we go. What do we want? We want some big fat thing to cover the edge. Here it comes. No, that must be in the middle. Okay, so that's not right, is it? Oh, come on. Crikey. How many more have I got to do? I need to scale it. Yeah, I haven't done any of the ends. The ends on the... Oh. Yeah, see if I... Okay, so what if I... Boom. No. No, I don't want that either. A different block on the ends. Well, you could do both, Wally. You could just leave me in the background, and you could carry on with your EMC. Yeah. Okay, so not select it. Boom, select it. That's what we've learned today. Browse. None of that really works. Yeah. So what I could do though is I could maybe rotate 90 degrees, and then if I at some point I'm bound to get, there it is, there we go. How about that? I kind of like the look of that. Does that look okay? That looks okay. So let's do that again. Let's select it, and now we just need to negative. No, that's too low, and that looks too high, but we'll leave it at that. How about that? How about we happy with that? That looks okay, doesn't it? Oh no, wait. There's something not. Ah, okay. Right. All of this texture stuff. So here's what I'm thinking. This. Nope. Nope. This we want to be null. Yes? And this we want to be null. How about that? So they'll just be null. Right then. That looks okay, doesn't it? We better stick ourselves a player clip. Alright, sorry about that. So we'll have that, we'll have it in front. Okay. I think I'm about to make you all really angry, but boom. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that, we'll copy that, we don't need it now, and we're going to copy that, we're going to stick it we're going to put it down here somewhere. So what we need is we need this, and we need this, and Control H. Okay, and then we have to, whoa, honey, we need to put it at the top here, preferably in the middle, but if not, over here. Okay. Epa. Right, too low though, eh? Oh, that was a mistake. Didn't know about that. Don't know what that little no. Right, there we go. Boom. And what a little bit of a disaster that is, eh? Look at that. It's just not. In fact, that looks rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. It can't go. Okay, where are we? Yeah, it can't go there, can it? And if I put it here, it's now on the curve. Oh, what a shame, eh? We could put it there. That would be okay. Yeah, I thought about a concrete post, or maybe one of my little lighting options. What I'm... Oh, excuse me, that was my stomach, if you heard it. So what I think I'll do is I'll just do the edges. No, what did we do last time? We turned it 90 degrees, didn't we? Okay, so we can have that. Okay. I mean, it's not perfect, but... And then we'll do the same for this end. Am I allowed to? Yes, I am. So, in here, select this one. 90 degrees. I probably could have... There we go. How's that? And the other side. Oh, why is that not quite... Okay. Okay, so that's not going to work, is it then? Because it's not... How big is it? No. Ooh la la. What the heck did I just delete there? Right, sorry peeps, it's just not... We're going to do the same. We're going to do the same as we did here. We're going to copy it. We're going to simply move them up to here, just there, put everything back, and then move them to here, to there. That looks good. We're okay with that. Good. That should be the one that we had earlier. Good. So we'll put that there. Okay, where is it? Needs to come up to here. Okay, good. Needs to be here. Epa. Sorry. Oof. Right. What? I just moved it. I didn't copy it. Okay. Cue the laughing. Stupid Phillip. Now. Phillip. Phillip stupid. I really thought I'd copied it though. You're stupid, Phillip. You know what? I do it anyway, but I seem to hold my breath a lot when I'm mapping. But I do it a lot anyway. Now we've got a lot going on there, haven't we? We've already got a clip there. Look. So that one's not needed. So let's get rid of that one. Probably find that I don't have one up there now. I do. Okay. Okay, so we're quite happy so far. Yep. Yep. We're quite happy so far, but I've now discovered that I'm about to make myself angry because I want to put a little rail here. Wow, I can't believe I've been doing this for 40 minutes. 40 minutes just mucking about with silly little rails. Well, that's what happens, eh? Right. Okay. Really not happy with that join. I was saying yesterday, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but I was saying yesterday that something that I still need to be a lot more comfortable with is transitions. Now, this is 80. I really want it to be 96, don't I? And then if I do it 96, it doesn't look good. Sorry, just wanted to line up that to make it look okay. So I now got to decide. Oh, I'm not going to decide now. These rails might be a mistake. That's one of the reasons actually that when I did the walls here, I sort of went for this texture that didn't really need like horizontal aligning. Maybe I should just follow that through all the way. But I really like the wait, is there no, what happened to this rail? Ah dear, so let's select this. Let's see, can't get that corner really working the way I want it. Let's select this. Let's copy that. Put that there. Zoom in a bit. Zoom like that. That's got to be 96 or 92. Boom. Okay. How I did that, I don't know, but doesn't really matter, does it? I did it. That's all that matters. And then just bring it down there. Okay. Oh yeah, Shift Z. Oh my god, that's like so cool. Thanks for that. Right. But it's not really lined up now, is it? Alright, so Shift Z. But it is lined up. Okay. It doesn't look like it's lined up, but if it tells me it's like, all right, it is lined up. So there we go. So we've got this issue of what to do with these edges. I need to do something. You can't have people are just going to fall over. Oh no, they're just going to fall over. Now here's a question. If I Control C, and then I Control V, all right. Obviously too long. So I'm going to need to decide. Whoops, I did it again. So it seems like, Shift Z, it seems like I'm not going to be able to get them aligned. Or am I? My mouse is weird. There we go. Yeah, I don't know about that. So what I need to do now is I need to clip, and is it Control X cycles through them? Well, that didn't seem to work. What the heck happened there? Control X cuts. No, it's not Control X. Control Z. It's Shift X. All right. Boom. Okay, it's not perfectly aligned though, is it? This is going to be my continual problem. All right, boom. With my, oops. With my, what happened? All right, you, Shift Z. Okay, obviously not. It's obviously not. Shift Z. Shift Z. Now, how do I get it to Control E? There we go. Control E centers the selected. What do we think of that? Do we like that? Okay, so why don't we finish lining these up a little bit, because they're just sticking out. Oh, what's my new favourite thing? Good, good, Shift. Wait, sorry. There's so easy a way to do that thing. If you click on the block in a 2D, you can rotate it, but if you press it twice, you can change the direction of where the block ends. Yeah, I mean, I know that if you're sort of talking about that, but I'm not sure how it would achieve what I wanted it to achieve. Right, so let's get here. Okay, that's the block. So that's that. Now we've got a couple of things. We've got a couple of these. Okay. Yeah, so it's not necessarily your explanation, it's my understanding. Right, so there's the extra one. Right, so have we got some consistency now? Oh, that looks weird, doesn't it? Alright, we'll worry about that another time. Have we got some consistency? I think so. What I think I need to do now, though, is I need to just move that out there. I should probably get rid of that. And I need to just, right, select that, select that face, browse for null, apply, do the same with this one, browse, apply, boom. Howdy, Stanley Ross. Select this, Shift Z, bring it back into line, bosh. Do the same with this one, move it out a little bit, Shift Z, turn around, come around here, select something else, select the face, browse, apply, okay. Right. Good. Bring this back. Let us really wonder what the right click to Apple. Right click to Apple. Yeah, it might do, but I'm just so nervous about my textures now. So now I want to export this map, and here we go, we have the same problem as we did yesterday, and I haven't fixed it. I had a quick look at it, but hammer maps 47. Let us compile. And one thing that drove me crazy yesterday was that I was thinking I was editing it, but you can't actually edit in here. And okay, so that's a little bit annoying. Right, okay. So hopefully it won't be too long. And then we'll have a look and we'll see how these, the combination of that rail and that wall, still developing my style, as it were. And one thing I wanted to do as well was maybe some entity work. Right, I don't think there's any errors. There's no errors. Right, so oops. So I need to all right, back in the game. Right. Okay, so that's the stuff that we've been doing before. Ready for the reveal. Okay, so we've got these funny edges here. So my big problem, I'm much happier with that now though, eh? That's much better. Gives me something to walk across here. There we go, you see we don't have the player clip, so you just walk through. I mean, obviously you can jump over. The wall is so much easier, isn't it? But it just doesn't match very well with those things there, does it? I don't know. Maybe what I could do is I could have a wall where this railing is. How about that? Desktop audio. Let me drop that down a bit as well. Right. Okay. Sorry. I could maybe have a wall along here where it judges this thing, but it's this edge that I don't really like. That transition between those two things. I don't know how better to do that though. Alright, I think I might try something. Alright, so then we go down here. We should not fall off here. We haven't got anything here yet, but we'll have to put something there. I think we'll put a rail there. The wall won't look very good. Oh, I don't know, maybe the wall all the way around. Alright, so how do these look? These look okay, don't they? But then again, look, you've got this. You see, I don't really understand that. What part? That's the middle though, isn't it? No, it's there, look. So why is that visible? And this one? This one doesn't have anything visible, does it? Oh, it does on this side, look. There it is. God, I hate these rails. Look, I haven't even lined up properly there. I've got to use them though, haven't I? Walls will just be so boring. Rails are just so much nicer. Yeah, I have. What sort of down here? A seating area down here. I actually planned something for over here. Not exactly what you said, but something. Because this is kind of a waiting area to be allowed in, because it might only open at certain times of the day. I haven't decided yet. So there might be something here. Depends on how much room I've got available. But yeah, I had something. Now, as far as that null texture is concerned, I thought I'd put null textures on both of them. Yeah, get back to your project work. Yep. Much more important than watching me be silly. You see, you got that sort of little join there. Yeah, I really don't like that. You see, it is. I've got null textures on. No, I don't. There doesn't seem to be a null texture on that side, does there? It should have a null texture. So let's do that. Alright, so that's me right clicking there. Because besides that, I'm quite happy with them. I'm quite happy with them. I don't know what that is, but I want it the same size as that. Pretty certain that that's what I'll need. So let's go and do the same for the others. See, there's a what's it? There's a null texture there, but there's not one there. Let's move that out of the way. Probably need to be the other side. Alright, so I've learned a few things today. One, I should not have the thing selected when I yeah, you can do that, can you? Okay, I'll try that. Okay, so we're pretty certain that we got null textures on both of them. We got a null texture here, and we got a null texture there. Okay. We got a null texture on both these sides? Yes, sir, we do. So what else was I worried about? I was worried about the alignment here. Let me select that. Is it right up against the fence? It's not, is it? Look, that wasn't up against. That should now give me. Oh, it was that. Okay. So this is what I'm interested in now. The texture alignment on that. It needs to be right. No. You're not giving me any headaches. Sometimes it's hard to. Okay. Sometimes it's just hard to understand what you're saying. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because it's just still pretty new for me. Right. Okay. So we think that we. I chose Jack because my tutor, Dawn, said it was the best thing for me to use. Apparently it's better than Hammer. So we've still got this issue here, haven't we? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What we're going to do is we're going to copy that like that. I think we're going to make it a bit narrower. What we're going to do is we're going to do that and that. That's what we're going to do, but I think we will make it a little bit fatter. But we don't need it that wide because that's overlapping. How's that? Now we want to no, let me tell you, I mentioned this yesterday and I do apologise, I do repeat myself a lot, I recognise that, but not everybody's seen all of the streams and stuff like that. What I'm trying to have some sort of like themes that I put into my maps. I know it's very early considering I've only just started mapping, but one of the things that I want to do is, one, I want to do ramps. I know they're going to be a pain in the arse and I probably will give up eventually and go back to stairs, but I like ramps. Two, I want to do this kind of thing where there's a security office and these people can do things for you, but you don't actually have to interact with them. That's the other thing. Second thing was, or the third thing was having lots of corners. I really like corners. And the fourth thing, which I haven't really talked about, are little stations, which I'm going to call them emergency service stations for want of a better phrase yet, where there'll be the health charger and the power suit charger. There'll be a couple of vending machines and there'll be a little armory which you can only access with like the access denied thing, in addition to an emergency escape hatch. And they will be strategically placed. So for example, there will be one here and there will be one sort of here, probably over here. Probably here. There'll be one here. There will be one, which is what I realised yesterday. There will be one here. And they will be places where people, you know, in an emergency they can go and get health, and there'll be a couple of different chargers in addition to weapons and things. And I'm going to put decals on the floor like they do in the tunnels, you know, like wherever you stand it gives you like an arrow which is the shortest route. So I'm going to sort of build some of those. So that's going to be like a feature, instead of just putting weapons all over the place that like lying around that don't seem normal. They're going to be in a particular place. Yes, people will be able to collect weapons that soldiers have dropped and stuff like that. I'll be putting those in. So that's sort of the plan. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this area here. Just, I know it's just a wall at the moment, but that's sort of the plan for that. And those sort of features will be seen in this facility. This facility is actually called Ice Mountain Storage Facility, or Deep Canyon Long-Term Testing Facility, which is part of the three groups, which are Black Mesa Research Facility, Ice Mountain Storage, and Deep Canyon Testing Facility. And they're all going to be sort of together, and they're going to have sort of themes that run through them. So my plan in the long term is to be building little maps and maybe mods based around those three types of situations. So I do have a long-term plan. I know I'm still starting, but you know, this particular will probably just be a little map because it's just what I'm building, you know, and I recognise that you know, you need to build lots of little things, and then eventually I'll build bigger things. I mean, I'm thinking really long term. Most of you are probably sort of less than 20 years old, and it's all, you know, different for you. But I'm thinking really long term, in the sense that in another 10 years, I'm going to be thinking about retiring, and then I'll have plenty of time to do this sort of stuff if I'm lucky to live that long. Because who knows? Tomorrow I might have a heart attack. People at my age, that often happens. Right. Sorry to get so depressive, but it does happen, and we all know the sad story of people who have passed before they should have. And regular reasons, yeah, maybe I'll do some Source stuff, but I've got one thing I want to build in Source, very specific, and after that I don't know if I'll do anything at all, because well, you sort of say that, the Renegadeist. We had a user on RunThinkShootLive, and we continually joked, or he continually joked, that he would be dead before Half-Life 3 was released, and he died of a heart attack in about 2011 or something. So it happens. Right, his name was Jasper. So now I only need to do that. As we did yesterday. I don't know if I should be doing it that way. I am 53. Thank you for your joke of my looking 63. Ha ha ha. What was it? It was Shift X, wasn't it? Boom. It doesn't matter how old you are. I'm not going to release this until it's just like, I mean, you know, I don't really want to Shift X. I don't really want to release this until Shift X. No. Oh, I need to do the lines. Sorry. There we go. Now I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know. I can't remember what Blackguard made. Sorry. Yeah, we're going to have to see how that turned out, aren't we? We're not going to worry about that for now. Not really sure about that. I think I'll take that away. What if I, just being silly now, purposely being silly. I mean, we're all allowed to be silly sometimes, even 63-year-old men. Yeah, okay, that's pretty silly, that is. Sometimes you've got to look for things and play with them and see, you know, what happens. Right, really got to get into that, haven't I? Get into that moving around the right way. Okay. So, what am I going to do here? Do here. Well, I think you probably know what I'm going to do. I'm going to carve. Ha ha ha! Just joking. Calm down. Now, I really don't know if this is the right thing to do. So you probably figured out what I'm trying to do already. So then if I go into the, oops, no, if I go in here, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying about getting it rotated, and I mean that's just vertex edit the ends. Yeah, I don't. I'm going to need to come up with some solutions to these sorts of problems, aren't I? A little block. Yeah, I know that I need to do the, I'm thinking of putting like a little block there though or something. I don't know, let's just play with this for a bit. That's really weird, isn't it? Should it be like 90 and then? Sorry. How was it here? That seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Oh, what's happened here? Why is that gone all skinny at the end? What happened there? Is it the same at the other end? No, it's like flat at the other end. So what did I do wrong there? That's interesting, isn't it? Should I maybe... Where's this vertex editing? Let's edit that vertex, baby. Oh my god, that's like... It's all like wiggly-piggly now, isn't it? Holy macaroni, what the... Yeah. I've done something really screwy now, haven't I? You see, look, this is all sort of wiggly-wiggly. Right. I don't know. I did one with the edges. Let's. Oh. You must exit morph mode. What the muck? What the muck is morph mode? Right. Start again. Sometimes that's the best way. Right. There we go. And then, yep. I'll do the aligning thing. So what I want to do is maybe I just take one of these. I'll copy it. So Don's probably crying at the stupidness of my actions at the moment. Sorry, Don. But this is what this is all about. This is all about practice and just, you know, making an idiot of myself in public, but no problem. Probably got these stupid expressions on my face as well when I'm like looking at the things. That's the flipping... Oh my god! That's what I want. Shift Z, zoom in, baby. Turn this around. Yeah, I'm not worried about looking like an idiot in public. Don't think that. I moved it. It was supposed to be a shift. Copied. Really, I'm not worried about looking like an idiot in public. I mean, most people just do this sort of in the privacy of their own home, quietly. Right. Copied the brush that has a clipped end. Wait, what have I done wrong now? Have I got the wrong one again? This is just a regular straight one, isn't it? Oh, that was pretty close, wasn't it? Right. So I think I'm just going to get rid of everything else. That's so much easier, isn't it? Right. Now. Yeah, okay. That's why it was all wonky. Right. So here's the question. Should I save it? Should I do something like that, which just took me like half a second, whereas the other one took me ages because I was clipping? And then rotate was like 9, wasn't it? All right, and then so this is never going to be perfect, is it? Yeah, exactly. This is never going to be perfect, but rotation 351. So 14 is too big and 13 is too big. Can I do 13.5? No. 13,5 is it in Spanish? No, it's not in Spanish. Okay. So anyway, we're pretty happy with that, aren't we? And is the top okay? Holy macaroni, the top's okay as well. And the bottom? No, the other side is pooperoonie. So now we do rotation was 351 or 9, whatever you. Okay, 9. I think is probably what we want. Yep, there we go. And we did 13 on the other side. It just doesn't work, does it? Yeah. No, I'm not playing Black Mesa, sorry, until they release Zen. Not doing it. No, sir. No, sir. Right. Now, we're pretty happy with that. And anything else would be silly. However, I am never happy. So that was a mistake. That was exactly where I wanted it to be. And enter. And now what I need is I need a rail. Just in case you don't know, 16. I haven't played Black Mesa yet. Right, now this is no, it can't. No, I think I want 90 degrees. No, I was trying to do that little block on its own. Yeah. Yeah, so basically I haven't so did it. No, I don't want it. So yeah, that's I don't know if this is going to look very nice, but that's essentially what I'm doing. You probably figured it out already. Okay, so there we go. Maybe Yeah, that would be quite nice, a little higher. I'm going to stick with this just for now. I'm not saying you're wrong. Yeah, I'm going to need to rotate it. Just, oh, that was just too easy, wasn't it? There we go. Yeah, it should be one at the end as well, perhaps. Anyway, let's put it back. Let's put everything back in, turn it around, and have a better look at it. It's not that bad, is it? I mean, I've seen worse. Oh, I've got like 2 now. Why that happened? I'm totally lost. Oh, there it is. Look. Oh, there was one there already. Look. Oh my God, how many did I make? Oh boy. Oh, hold on. Look at that. Right, sorry. You've sort of come at a time when I'm just trying to get everything. Just been playing around with Rails today. There we go. Okay, all right. Right, let me just. Okay, all right. Let me just. Sorry. Okay, yeah, no, not Freeman, no swearing, please. If you're asking me, no, I'm just a new mapper. I'm just learning, and we're just experimenting with ideas and just sort of testing things. So apparently there was a much easier way to do what I did, and you know what? That really didn't work out very well, did it? Because it's not the right size. You see now, see here, it's really not the right size. But I don't know. I don't know if I should just start again on that. Let's have a quick look at that. Maybe. Yeah. Actually, I think I did vertex manipulation on this, Don. I think people got, was it this one here? Yeah, I did that on this here. But it just doesn't look right, does it? Okay. Well, as I've said 100 times, this is really just practice. I am just practicing. I'm not expecting to get everything right first time. So that should be there now. All right, let's so we're going to have another go at getting this working. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to try and do another one down this side. So first thing to do is to copy, but not the player clip this time. Oh, actually what we want is we want one of those there, because we're going to sorry, we're not doing anything, are we? Why won't it work? What happened there? I must have done something. Right, that was a bit strange. Anyway, I'm going to copy this. We're going to rotate. No, we're not. Yes, we are. We're going to rotate it. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Oops. That's what we're going to do first of all. Okay. Oof. Okay. Right. Don't know if that's the best way to do it, but that's what we're doing. All right. Now, we'll do the texture alignment later. What we're going to try and do now is, all right, so here we go. The best way of doing this could be to now, I think that I've got a couple of choices here. I've got copy this and then vertex manipulate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay. Just by skewing it. So no, not that one then. That one. That one? No. This one? Okay. All right. Screw. How do I redo? What's like to edit? Redo. There we go. Oh look, we've got to fix this quick. Got to fix this quick. Right, sorry. Beautiful, yeah. Now we have to do some jiggery-liggery aligning, don't we? 9? No. 351. Yep. 13. Oh. Okay, we'll worry about that a little later. How's that? Okay, so let's close this. Right. So go back, I'm trying to go back to what I was doing. So right, now UV lock. UV lock. UV lock coordinates. Right, okay. So now, sorry. Right, select this. 1, 2, it's this one, isn't it? 3. Holy mother of God. And the other side is working too. Wow. The clip planes are there so that, this is for Android Campana, are so that you can shoot through the fence, but the player can't walk through them. That's what they're there for. Right, now I know it's not perfect, peeps. I do. I know it's not perfect, but have to say I'm actually generally happy with it so far. I'm going to just finish this, save it. I don't know if this is the best way. Again, we sort of talked about that earlier, but I don't know whether I could just transform it. So yeah, so if they're a funk wall, you can't shoot through them. Do we want to people? No, that was a mistake. Because maybe we want people to be able to jump over. We do. We want that. So if I go back to what we had, now select this, Control H, select this. Okay, can't copy, boom, put that like that, put that one back there, put it to the edge, click it once more, and then do that. And now it's the same height. Yeah, you're right, it's always better to focus on the detail, but I'm not building a mod, I'm just playing. That's all I'm doing, I'm just playing. Now as far as these are concerned, they might be better in a different colour. The Renegadist said that earlier. But I don't know if, maybe silver rail or, I don't know, but that is a detail for later though, eh? That is a detail for later. And we've got the same problem here. We'll have to address that now. So let's just do those two, Control H. Totally in love with this new way of viewing things, and this Shift Z is so nice as well. So copy that. My mouse is just not really very good. Very happy with the progress today. Oh, that was a mistake. Boom, baby. Most of it's been copying and pasting and just that sort of stuff, but it's all practice. It's just practice. That's all it is, just practice. And there we go. And we're sort of, we're still not happy with this transition. Really don't feel that that's a good transition. I probably should change the colour of the floor. Nope. Nope. Title. Nope. I don't know what. Okay, so FLR. Let's maybe just make it a darker green. Yeah, that's got to be. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. All right. Yeah. See, I wouldn't know C1A2. There's be no way I would recognise that. So let's save it. Let's export the map, and we're gonna have to change this sooner or later. I'm gonna call this 48 because that's what it is. We're going to compile. Still annoyed that you can't manually change that. Then we're gonna have a look around, see what we've done, and I'll probably call that a day then. I mean, that's like almost 2 hours now, so I'm quite happy with that. bit of practice. Still need to really get my head around this Funk Illusionary, and I should have probably, instead of copying and pasting, I probably should have built them from scratch each time. Good. Right then, so let's get back in here. There we go. Right. So while Don's here, I'm just going to show what it sort of looks like in game. Did sort of a mouse, a rat over there, and did some changes up there. Right. I'll put my headphones on. Not that I need to hear anything, but. Okay, so I sort of clipped those things, but essentially one of these little squares would be much better, wouldn't it? Just put I was trying to be clever there, and I sort of put the edges. You can see that. Yep, I can't jump over anywhere. Just make sure that. Did it allow me to walk up the side of that ramp then? It did. How did I do that? Is there something extra? Is there something? Maybe there's that player clip or something. I don't know. We want to figure that out, don't we? See, I'm not on top of the. Okay. Sorry. Let me just back up here because I can't see all of the chat. Right, okay, gone too far now. Clip might be too narrow. Okay. Right, yeah, the clip might be too narrow. Okay, so we're quite happy with these. I mean, I know it's not perfect, but in general, we're quite happy with the edges. I'm quite happy with that. I managed to get the fence looking okay in the side. That's not too bad. Maybe aligning that would have been better. I don't know if I can align that so it looks more like that. See how that's sort of got one of those verticals. Yeah, the bottom of the ramp seems very narrow with not a lot of room to move around. You could make a curve in the wall at the bottom to allow more room for people to get down the ramp and continue. Yes, you're right. It is quite narrow there, isn't it? Okay. Alright, so obviously lots of textures to realign there, but really worried about the rails. The rails have turned out quite well. I am quite happy with that, I have to admit. And manipulating them with that vertex tool was so much. Sorry, no, just the skewing them. And then these turned out okay as well. They're all. Yep. Let's see that we haven't got any of those textures anymore because we put the null textures on the end. That's no, but there's a join there. Look, there's some funny thing going on there. I'd have to sort that out if I were releasing it. And there we go. We just fall to our eventual death. All right, and then it's possible to jump over. Woohoo! So that if players want to do that, they can. Right, there we go. Right, as far as the rooms are concerned, down here is going to be like toxic sludge and stuff like that. So yeah, that's really. But the actual room itself is partly a divider between one section and another, so that people can't get in. So right, let's you know what might be better. Let's see how we can do this without making an idiot of ourselves. And that, what am I on? I'm on 4. Let's jump up to 16. Alright, so I didn't do everything in one go, no problem. What's that? That's the floor. Alright, let's ungroup this. Let's split this in half. To redo all my that ramp now has to be redone. Or does it? Okay. Or does it? That might make a nice little feature. Right, let's put that back. I see, this is where we sort of, I was working at such a small scale. What the, no, why can that one be lined up like that, but this one can't? What's that all about? Anyway. Put that over there, even though we said that we shouldn't do stuff like that, didn't we? Oh my god, just right, okay, well that didn't work out well. Right, so let's so that gives us a bit of space to work with down there, doesn't it? That's quite nice. What it also does is it lets the thing stick out at the end, which I quite like as well. So that'll sort of break up some of the lines. It sort of sticks out a bit further. I quite like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So what do we have to do here? We have to just take one of those and one of those. Right. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm holding my breath again. No, you son of a gun. I really don't understand why some of them, it's probably obvious, but why some of them go one side and some of them go the other. Alrighty. Oh, you're kidding. Again, I did it again. I did it again. How many times do I have to... I don't know if that's right now. So I don't know whether I should be putting all of these player clips on the outside or on the inside. I don't know whether that's a good idea or not, but see, look, I can't move it. There we go. Shut up. Should have some consistency here. What's the general consensus here? Should it be on the inside or on the outside? Should that even... No, that shouldn't... What is that? What is that? What is it? Is it... It's just something extra. Suddenly appeared out of nowhere, you know. Nope. It was probably that one. No, it's not that one. There's one there already. Fine. Again, it's sort of not the right height. What happened there? Right, okay. What do we think? Got the player clip that runs through there. Oh, I need a player clip here. Yeah, I can't imagine how long it took people to make the original maps, and they had nothing to go by, did they? They were just building blind, as it were. Couldn't sort of copy anybody else's work. Wow, that would have taken incredible imagination. Right, there we go. Seems a bit narrow in the middle now. What, this part here, you mean? You do nothing but complain, you do. Nothing but complain. How did that happen? Right. gives us a chance to do something down here. That is true. Now, I don't think we can get a corner. It's gonna, I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna work as far as the top is concerned. It's gonna be weird, but let's have a look. I mean, I know that it's the wrong texture at the moment, and I know it's sort of like way too high, but well, I've totally lost where I am now. Oh my god, what have I done? There we go. Right then, so texture browser, boom, 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 bump, 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 bump. Well, that didn't work out. That doesn't look right at all, does it? Ah! Now, yeah, I hate that, don't you? We all hate that. So we've got to figure out where that's going wrong. Bum, bum, bum. All right, that's... you see, if it goes all the way up, then it's going to overlap in the sections here, isn't it? All right, okay. I have to play with that idea. I really am got to finish now. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to save this, save it as 49 as well, so that we can carry on with it. That's it. At some point, export the map. Well, that didn't work. Okay, forget that then. And then compile it. Then we'll have a quick run around. If you could have a curved railing with it, I'd be impressed. Yeah, I really have to go. Got to do the washing up. So map PC 49. Right, so there you go. You see, that's kind of what we got going wrong there. I don't know what the solution to that is. As you can sort of see it there. Okay, so we have to have a solution, but let's just look at the railings for now. We needed to do that corner. I think I might even put a block in the corner there. That might sort of be nice. Just every edge has a block. Okay, see how that texture alignment doesn't quite right? I think I'm going to completely remove that one and do it like I did here. There. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry, black screen. You're absolutely right. Black screen. Stupid boy. Alright, let me do that. Sorry, peeps. Yep. Alright, okay, where are we? Here we go. Okay, boom. So I've kind of got that transition idea that I might have to drop. It's just not working for me. Right, so here we go. So this is what we got. So we got this, you can see this edge. As I was saying, but you didn't see it, I think I'll put a block, that square block. I'm going to try the silver ones just to give it a bit of a fancy look. And I really want to do that now, but I can't. I was saying that I'd probably get rid of this one because look at the way the textures, it just hasn't aligned properly. So I want to do that. We'll put a block in the corner here. Block in the corner here. Although that looks okay, but I think a block would be better. I thought there was a block in the corner there. There's not. So we have to put a block. See, those blocks look so much better, don't they? They give it that sort of feel. Got to align the textures much better. Okay, now. Okay, so now I can sort of start to go up, but then I get blocked. That's okay. And then this looks okay, but the textures aren't, they're the wrong way round, aren't they? Yeah. This area is good. Good. We could maybe have a turret gun here or something. Somebody could jump over and kill him or something. I don't know. So a bit of work to do there. Yeah, maybe that whole thing looks silly now with the railing. God, it's just so not only time consuming but addictive. Yeah. How do I make it thinner? No, it just keeps it shut. I was thinking if I should put sort of like the railing there. Okay. Very quickly. Let's have a quick look at these textures. Really don't like that. So they need to just be rotated just by 90 degrees, don't they? Still plenty of work. So all about learning today, all about learning. That's all it was, just practice. Just looks like I'm building a proper mod, but it's really just about learning. Yeah, I tried right clicked on, it didn't work. It sort of aligned them in a different way. Well, let me show you. So if I do that and then see, it switches them around. They seem to be like the wrong way round. So that's why I did what I did. I'll sort of, when I left click. Anyway, so last thing, really promise. Last thing is to just have a quick look what they would look like in silver. Okay. So what I think I'll do is I think I'll So, do I need to do some jiggery? Okay, so this is still the wrong. Okay, now it's okay now. All right, so I don't think it needs to be 90, does it? Negative. That's a negative. That's a negatory. I just need to shift it in some way. No, not that one. That one. Okay. And we don't want that little red thing visible. And the same there. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying about the curves. I'm going to need to sort of right. Oh my God. Okay, so that's it. I don't know why that's. Why is that black? Just want to give that a bit of a space. Whew. Right. See that it's just that's just black now. What the monkey's going on there? Right. Left click, right click. Yeah, when I did it before, it like worked. What do we think? Do we like that? Right. Oh my God, I've got to stop. I do, I've got to stop. Got to go and do other things. If I don't get the washing up done before my girlfriend gets home, I am gonna be dead. Absolutely dead. I do feel as though I'm getting a little better. It might not seem it, but I do feel it. Okay, that's it. I've really got to stop. This is it. No headache. I could do this for hours more, but I really have to stop. I really got things to do. and I've got to get them done. I do. It's like school night. I've got to go to work tomorrow, so I've got to get that sort of stuff done. Right, let me remember to get you back in the game. Here we go. All right. I don't know. What do you think? It's like not a detail I should have been worried about at this point, I suppose. No, I think I prefer the red. I do. I think I prefer the red. I'm gonna have to align all of those. Anyway, I like that. I mean, I do like this corner. Really gonna have to figure out how I do that at the top though. I mean, I know you guys were talking about it, but I don't think I understood what was being discussed. Maybe is there a way of making that, if I drop it down, okay, well, you guys can help me another time. So there we go, I've finished. Thank you very much. There will be no streams until next weekend at the earliest. I will try to map though. I really will, I promise. I don't want to be, like I said before, that I'm only going to map when I'm streaming. I will stream again next weekend, but I really will try to do a little bit of mapping every day. I don't think I'll be able to do it every day, but so there, I feel as though I'm getting a better understanding. It's good. Next things I want to learn with Don, I think I want to learn how to do those nice rocks. I don't want all my flat walls, and I think I want to do a little bit more work on entities. But what I have realized is that all of the level design tutorials we've done in the past, I'm going to have to index them. And what I mean by index is make a list of the things that we did and a link to that part of the video, because there were some other things I was thinking, oh yeah, Don showed me how to do that, but then it was like, oh, how do I find it? And I realized, well, other people are probably going to do the same, so I'll have to create a page where it lists everything that we did and a link to that part of the video, and then people can search it. And I think that would be really helpful for me as well. I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching. I'd like to thank everybody who's been trying to help me. I apologise if I haven't responded to your messages immediately or at all. It is hard to learn something, commentate and listen to what people are saying, so that's quite difficult. Hopefully it wasn't too frustrating for you. And remember, thank you, Don, for offering to do the indexing. I think that's going to be something that would be really, really useful for people. And remember, finishing Half-Life is just the beginning. See ya!